Yes, please. That would be wonderful. Please don't scoop. Please don't scoop. Well, hello. Welcome, everyone. I am averagezen, your host of averagezen Presents, and we have found ourselves on another casual Tuesday on Magic the Gathering Arena. For us, anyway. Maybe not so casual for other people, but we're keeping it cash today. You know how it is. You know what to do. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow, and, leave some comments. Join us in chat, whatever you gotta do. We're here for you. You are the person we want to spend our time with. We're sharing our lovely ideas and decks, some not so lovely. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, so let's talk about what we're doing today. Well, we are heading into Historic, back into Historic. We forayed a little bit into Pioneer, and that's all fine and good. But we have other cards we would like to play with on Casual Tuesdays, some fun stuff we can do. If you haven't seen Indomitable Creativity, I almost said cruelty, Indomitable Creativity are some of these decks that are running around in the format. It's a lot of fun. In Standard right now, we have a lot of people cheating in one or two big creatures, and you're like, oh man, well, this lets us get like a whole bunch, potentially, at once. And it's like board wipe or die. The scenario, anytime we get to play this. So how do we do this? Well, first off, it's 3 red and an X casting cost. It's a sorcery, so I have to play it on our turn. Destroy X target artifacts and or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until an artifact or creature card is revealed, and exiles that card. Those players put the exiled cards onto the battlefield and then shuffle. So most of the time, Arena thinks you're going to be playing this on your opponent's creatures, and so it'll ask you every single time you target one of your things, are you sure? And you're like, yes, definitely sure. Because we are just making tokens. That the only artifacts or creatures that you will find in this deck that we can hit off of Indomitable Creativity are right here. Kogla and Yadaro, Atali, Primal Conqueror, Vaultborn Tyrant, Atraxa Grand Unifier, Sire of the Seven Deaths, Valgavoth Terror Eater, a Portal to Phyrexia, just in case, and a Progenitus. So all the big baddies that we want to see in play, and we could potentially get them all out at once. How's that? Well, let's talk about how we do that. Number 1, Faithless Looting. Ba-bam. Yes, well, that will help us find our pieces that we need, such as Bitter Blossom to make tokens. And then there and back again. Very cheeky. This thing. If you watch the Command Zone game nights, you saw Jimmy Wong go off with this. Almost go off with this. And that got me thinking. Because what's better than getting a 6/6 Smog legendary dragon creature token with flying and haste is when this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens. That's a lot of tokens we could target with Indomitable Creativity as well. So if we have multiples of these in our hand, or even something like a Torch the Tower, then we can always sacrifice that smog token after it gets in for some damage, hopefully. Create 14 treasure tokens and get to digging with faceless looting until we hit our Indomitable Creativity. And then, party on. Lots of ways to keep the board fresh and alive for us. In the meantime, we got a couple of spiteful banditries. I mentioned the Torch the Tower. We also have a Torch the Witness that also creates a token. Fun. Brotherhood's End seems like a good one. 3 Bitter Triumphs seems alright. Yeah, and just for the extra measure, card digging, as well as giving our bad boys haste if they don't have it already. We got Bitter Reunion. Let's take it in and see what happens. I've been tweaking this deck. It's usually a best of 3 deck. I've been tweaking it to try to make it run best of 1. Shouldn't be too bad in the play queue. But then again, we know there's some psychos around here. And we're prepared for that. I think. Let's do it. New Nishaku. Nishaku will be our first opponent with the Vaultborn Tyrant avatar. We're hoping to see one of those. We don't have any of our pieces in our hand. That's fine, I guess. We have the Faithless Looting, and we have a token generation and removal. I think it's okay, though. Maybe I'm wrong. We definitely need to go ahead and faithlessly loot if we're going to get there. Alright, let's go ahead and pitch the Torch the Witness, and I'm going to say the Torch the Tower. No, we don't need the Volcanic Spite. That's what we don't need. It's fine. Maybe. We don't know what our opponent's playing yet. Their sleeves indicate to me, though, they're in it to win it. If such a thing. Okay, that's good. We'll do that. The Paradise Druid. Alright, well, I think we go ahead and faithlessly loot. And we can pitch a mountain, and I want to say we should not have pitched that. Now we got this Atrox in hand. Well, aren't you cheeky Phyrexian Angel? Migratory Greathorn on a Paradise Druid. That's cheeky. Well, let's have this enter tapped. No point in doing anything until they tap with that Migratory Greathorn. What if they put Vigilance on it? Wouldn't that stink? What? Oh, what a draw. What a day it's going to be. I think they could have accomplished the same thing with the, oh man. This is turning quickly into a bad scenario for us. Let's go with pass the turn. On the other hand, if we can draw into another Volcanic Spite. Okay. We gotta ramp some more. Kinda wishing we had a nowhere to run in this deck now. Oh, and a Healer's Hawk. Okay. Attacking in for 4, I assume. No blocks, just in case we happen to draw that thing we want. I mean, we're not out of this by any stretch of the imagination, but not going as well as we might have hoped so far. I think we can get rid of the bitter triumph. Damnation's a good hit. Okay, now we're moving a little bit closer to our goal. And we will absolutely cast Damnation. And I hope that's the end of those shenanigans. Nope. There's a cupboard. He said, wait, we have more stuff to mutate. At least it does not have hexproof anymore. Our issue now is we don't have any tokens anymore. Is it using Indomitable Cruelty on our opponent? Okay. Much better. Well, let's see what we hit, I guess. You know what? I'm going to do X2. I'm going to let them go find that, and we're for sure going to do that. Let's see what they hit. They hit another Paradise Druid. But we hit a Valgavoth. Slightly better, I think. They do have the non-land permanents to sacrifice, though. That's concerning. But they are playing as if they do not care. Fair enough. They made more permanents to sacrifice. Alrighty then. And yeah, they have to sacrifice all their guys, their tokens, but Valgavoth does get bounced back to our hand. Wonderful. And this is why we really want to be casting more than one for X of 1, because yes, there's no way. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And we'll faithlessly loot and try to find another token generator. Or, okay, that's not bad. Let's get rid of these, because we're never going to be able to cast them. And hope we don't die next turn. We have 3, 7, so we're still 1 off of being able to hardcast Portal to Phyrexia, even with our land drop. Wait, 4? No, I'm correct. 7, so nope. Alright, let's hope we do not die. Our opponent is down to 1 card in hand, and no man lands. Alright. Now, what can we have? What do we have left? Progenitus is definitely a good one. Let's go with 1, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure. And then they bounce it. Is that what they're gonna do? What do you have in your hand? You have another mutate? Are you gonna be able to bounce with the pouncing shore shark? I mean, that's pretty much game if they do. They got 7 on board. Yep. Okay, well, good game, opponent. You got all the answers somehow. We had the answers, just not enough information to know not to ditch them into the graveyard. Perhaps if we were clairvoyant and knew what shuffler was going to play on us next. Just trying to humiliate us, shuffler, I see. The second I ditched that volcanic spite, we started drawing all our bombs that we absolutely do not want in our hand, like all of them. Pain Boy will be our next opponent. Alright, speaking of, we definitely want the Volcanic Spite in hand this time. And we have token generation. That's what we were missing last game. Where was our Bitter Blossoms? Mono red, eh? Alright, well, let's go ahead and we're going to hold up the Volcanic Spite. Rabbit Battery, okay. Well, let's go ahead and deal 3 damage to this guy. I mean, it's got prowess, so they're probably going to boop it up. No? Okay. Well, we'll get rid of... we could potentially cast the Volgavoth. So I guess we get rid of the Kogla and Yadar. Okay, well, Volcanic Spite for a Volcanic Spite, and then we can get rid of Volgavoth. Wonderful. I'll take it. Let's enter tapped and go ahead. Alright, we want another mountain. We want another mountain before we put that Dwarven Mine down. That would accelerate immensely the amount of creatures we're able to get. You got another one? Can you buff it up? +2 defense this turn. Yeah, we'll get rid of Volgavoth. That's fine. Oh, nice. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Alright, Bitter Blossom comes down. And then a Dwarven Mine next turn sets us up for a very nice Indomitable Creativity. Well, maybe not very nice. The what? You melted through me? Alright. Alright, and this should be a scoop. This should be a scoop. Let's go 1, 2, and boop, yes. And boop, yes. Auto pay. And we get an Atraxa and a Sire of the 7 Deaths. Okay, we'll take into hand another Volcanic Spite, another Indomitable Creativity, and a Dwarven Mine, and there and back again. We'll leave Vaultborn Tyrant in the grave, or in the library. Yes. Playing mono red games. We're playing a slightly different game. We are over here. Oh, well, let's do it again. That was fun. Well, I want to see if we can get all of our big stompies out in one Indomitable Creativity. That would be awesome. That would be an Indomitable creation. Kyren. I want to say I've played against them recently. I don't remember what they play though. It's alright. It's all just one big beating after a while. On our... against us, not the other way around. Okay. Well, we don't want the Sire of the 7 Deaths, even though it is the easiest to cast in our deck. So I think... let's go ahead and just play that tapped. Let's do a Bitter Reunion, because at this point we definitely want a Volcanic Spite. Get rid of there and back again. Okay, that's a little better. Now at least we have token generation. Bastion of Remembrance. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get down our Bitter Blossom. And pass the turn. I'm tempted to Fatal Push on our turn, but we'll play Instance on instant speed. You're doing what? Getting rid of my Bitter Blossom. How dare you? Oh, now. God. Okay. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright. Well, we have no chance of casting that. And I definitely want to hold on to some removal. Let's hope for the Cosmos Elixir. Okay. We want to really hit the Phyrexian. No. Words escaping. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? Let's see, that's 4. Enters tapped. Faithlessly looting. Okay. We'll discard Valgavoth. And we'll discard Atali? No. That's incorrect. We'll discard Valgavoth and the Brotherhood's End. Alright, Xander's Wake. Thieves Guild Enforcer, Slaughter Specialist. Okay, well. Well, they have Counterspell mana up. This is a slight concern. Well, I mean, we gotta go for it, right? We don't really have much else going on. Backup plan is hard cast Atali or Sire of the Seven Deaths. I mean, yeah. Feels bad. They did it. They let it go. Well, we got a Progenitus out of the mix. Okay, well, that was a good hit. We got the Hydras. Fun times. I don't know what our opponent was doing there. That's okay, we did our thing. Let's see what else this creativity can bring. Up against TTT. Oh my. Well, they go first. We got a handful of removal. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, mono red. Why is it always the sick people that are playing that say hello to you? No, we're just gonna get rid of that. It's fine. Nykthos. Impact Trimmers. Let's go. Yep. Goblin Instigator. Fun times ahead. We'll pay 3 life because there's nothing in our hand we really want to discard. Go for it, Reckless Lackey. Alright, well, Bitter Triumph, and Brotherhood's End. And they should be drawn a little short now, and we are definitely keep them off of Nykthos. Alright, well, reveal that Goblin War Chief. Is that what we're going for? Oh, Krenko, okay. Well, in that case, we'll hold on to the Bitter Triumph. There's a Krenko. And No. Undo. We're just got a damnation next turn anyway. Okay. We'll pay 2 life. Damnation. Gobos. Worse than rabbits. Impact Trimmers number 2. We have nothing but removal. But now. Will our opponent burn down our token? It's fine. We'll do something. Alright, Kogla and Yadaro. It gains trample and haste. Well, let's go. Now we're smacking guys around with a big monkey. Oh, well, that's not what we wanted to see. Now we need something to shoot volcanic spite at. Give us a target, please. Will you provide us with a gobbo to spite? Okay. Outnumbered for 0. Interesting play. Good game. Well, let's do it again. We're getting a different Indomitable Creativity target every single time. It's fun. It's like spin the wheel. Nappy will be our opponent. Oh no. Okay, well, we can Faithless Loot for a swamp, I guess. And Atali's not the worst of all these cards to have in our hand. Oh, so many Faithless Lootings. Why? Alright, well, let's get rid of a mountain. And a mountain. I feel like we're going to draw a few more lands if we can Faithless Loot. Okay, there's our Volcanic Spite. We'll go Faithless Looting, number 2. Bitter Reunion, I guess, can go, as well as Brotherhood's End. Where's our land drops? Come on, what is going on? Okay, we'll pitch there and back again, and Volgavoth? There we go. Okay, there's a land, at least, a black mana source. It's fine, don't worry about it. Come back, Nappy. No, we're not doing well at all. It may look like we're doing great in setting up our graveyard. But really, we're just looking for a black mana source. It's fine. Okay. On to the next game. Don't make assumptions. Stick it out. Unless you just are not having fun at all. But I don't think we did anything to our opponent. That had to be all them. I don't know what their head was, but Minnie will be our next opponent. What do we have? Shuffler. Well, the tribute sleeves. Well, we have removal, we have Bitter Blossom, we have things we could play potentially with there and back again. We could cast Vaultborn Tyrant. Potentially. That's a big ask. I mean, we have to get the dragon. We have to have the dragon die. Alright. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Well, we could have lots of tokens, potentially, when we do, if we do, find an Indomitable Cruelty. let's go ahead and pay 2 life and cast our first Bitter Blossom in the face of what looks to be mono green. I'm sure it won't stick around long. It's fine. Stop it, see? You know, that's why we can't have nice things. Oh, well. Bitter Blossom number 2. Atrax's Fall. And another Nykthos. So yeah, I'm assuming mono green at this point. Surrak, the Hunt Caller. And we make a fairy. And we make a dwarf. More importantly, we will discard a card and get rid of the Vaultborn Tyrant and the Surrak and hold up a Fatal Push. Although I have a feeling its default mode is not going to be very useful here. We'll see. Down goes the Bitter Blossom again. Well. At least we got a few tokens here. And now we have there and back again. We're going to say submit 0, I guess. They don't have any creatures. Attack! Go fairies! Go dwarves! Mono green board wipe time. Old Growth Troll. Okay. That is a 3 drop. We could potentially let a reading. Okay. That's good. You always want to read. You have another enchantment removal spell. You're 2 for 2 so far. And then, alright, let's get ourselves a Blood Crypt. Well, it comes into the battlefield. Yeah, we'll do that. Pay 2 life. Play our Mountain for turn. Faithlessly loot. We'll pitch the Mountain and the Volcanic Spite. And, I guess Fatal Push our way to victory? No. Mana value 4. Yeah, we've had... Oh, no, permanent. No. Okay, well... I guess Fatal Push is no good, and Torch the Tower is equally not good. So let's go with a Bitter Blossom. And attack in with our Ring Bearer. And see if they can remove more enchantments before we get our Smaug. Get your Smaug on. That would be the perfect time to draw Indomitable Creativity as well. Just saying, Shuffler, if you want to help us out, we've been digging. Odds should be in our favor. We have a play set. Alright, they have 5 green mana at their disposal. Palakronos Reborn is a 4/5 reacher. And we are empty-handed. Top deck is where we're going. No blocks. Down to 11. We make a fairy. Draw a Bitter Reunion. Let's go ahead and attack in with Smaug. Thankfully, the only trampler they have is the Old Growth Troll. And I think we just hold on to the Bitter Reunion. Man, oh man, if we can draw into an Indomitable Cruelty next turn. It is going to be amazing. Do we have a next turn? That is the question. Our opponent is winding up. 9 mana at their disposal? No. More than that. Oh yeah, no, I'm right. 9 mana. And then... are they going to transform? They did it. They did it. They transformed. More than meets the eye. Oh my God. What have you done, opponent? What have you done? Oh man. If we draw into what we need to draw into now, this is going to be amazing. Come on. We have like 3 chances. Okay, Brotherhood's End. Pitch them has to go so that we can draw into what we need. Please. Oh my goodness. Okay, Faithless Looting. Why? Okay. I guess we hardcast the Volgavoth? No, we Faithless Loot one more time. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, we tried. Shuffler is not having it. Shuffler is not having it. So good thing we can give Volgavoth haste. And they cannot pay the ward, so that's good. I mean, we still have a lot of tokens. If we could still draw into it. This game's not over yet, unfortunately. It would have been had we drawn an Indomitable Cruelty. We tried our best. With almost half of our deck gone, we have yet to find a single one. Alright, well, here it is. The Great Hinge. It's a wonderful hinge. They're digging for an answer. This is good. This is good. That means we're still in it for the moment. Alright, they have 7 green mana at their disposal. Polycoronos, World Eater. Lets them draw a card. Is this a Polychronos deck? You think? Well, and a War Elf. That's anticlimactic. It's a 2/2 land War Elf though, but far from the biggest. Far from the biggest one I've seen. I mean, we just jump block here, right? With 2 mana? I don't think there's any way that they can give it trample and lethal damage to us. Alright, they're back up to 19. We're at 14, but this is not an issue if we draw the right card. Oh, okay, let's think about this. We want to do, I think, 6. Oh, no. God, stop it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes, 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 and yes, and yes, and a yes, please. Uh huh. Yes, please. That would be wonderful. We did it. Here it comes. Please don't scoop. 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 God. This is amazing. We'll do a Kiora, I guess. And a fatal push. Yeah. Over the top. Over the top. Over the top. Yes. Yes. That's gotta be the best. Gotta be this right now. I'm telling you, this is gotta be the best game we play. What? Oh man. What a rush. What a rush. We spun it to win it, and there was no chance of failure. We spun to win all the things. I think we could have gone one more. But I wasn't going to take our opponent's time. I think that could have been that's the highlight of my day, probably. Well, we have Scouts later. My son's going to get an astronomy badge belt loop for Cub Scouts. Yeah, that's going to be fun. But I'm going to be bragging about this game. Okay, we don't want this hand. We probably don't want this hand either. Oh my goodness. Shambling guest. No. You don't get that dies trigger if it exiles. Shambling guest number 2. Well, if I had any faith that we were going to do what now? You son of a duress. Well, what are you going to take? What are you going to take? We have card draw? Yep. That was the wrong one. We don't have any way of making use of that at the moment. I think we discard Kogla and Yadaro and the Bitter Triumph. I think we've slowed them down enough that we can wait for the Spiteful Banditry. The bad news is they know our game plan, so we're going to need more than one token because instant speed removal will just wreck us if we try to target one token with Indomitable Cruelty. Alright, let's faithlessly loot. And we'll pitch the Vaultborn Tyrant. And, yeah, we gotta get rid of the Spiteful Banditry. I mean, they just wipe their own board. That's fine. Thank you. They're at 5 mana now, though. That's worrying. If they go to duress us again, we're in trouble. We need one of these cards. Alright. Enters tapped. Bitter Blossom might stick around. We're not up against mono green. The fairies, on the other hand, I can't vouch for. Well, we are about to have our own dragon, and we have flying blockers. Oh, hello. Alright, so we take 9. Ideally. No, they're not going to let us have it. Oh, no. Alright, well, we're in that situation now where we have 1 token. No, that was a mistake. Can 1 card save us? No, it... Well, yes, actually, it can. It can. It has First Strike and Reach and Lifelink. That means we get another shot. That means we get another shot. They have to have removal right here. Let's pay 1. Okay, what do we hit this time? We need a flyer. We need Valgavoth. That's what we need. We got the Portal to Phyrexia instead. That is even better. That is exactly what we need. Luck. Bees on your favor. Oh, they're learning. Stop learning things. That is not acceptable. Well, what now? They flash in the Ebon Death Draco Lich. I think they're in trouble, though. None of them have haste. We're down to 4. Yes, please. We're gonna grab from our graveyard Kogla and Yadaro. And it can fight with... Man, okay, that was the wrong choice, probably. That's fine, whatever. Brotherhood's End seems good here, actually. Except it's not, because then we die. Whoops, math. How about that? I didn't see the 4-4. Oh, no. That's terrible. Oh. I had fun, though. That Draco, it's a bit annoying. Well, let's do it one more time. I think we got time for one more game before we move on to the next. Up against the Magi. Gathering magic, no doubt. This hand. Well, we have some of the things we want. But we're on the draw. Okay, well, we're doing everything we can. Okay, we're up against a Case of the Uneaten Feast deck. Fun. Pay 2 life and get a Bitter Blossom because they're going to have flyers. Alright, well, not sure what to make of the fact that they haven't played anything yet. We'll go ahead and cast Faithless Looting. We can for sure ditch the Atraxa. Cut down. Okay. We'll make another one. We'll get rid of that and a Bitter Triumph. And Starscape Cleric. Nice. Alright, that's an easy target. Gain your life before we lose a life? Uh-huh. Well, let's faithlessly loot. They're reaching in their hand like they want to kill our guy again. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, let's ditch those. Alright, we have some options opening up to us here now. There's a She-Aldred. Okay, interesting. Uh-huh. Well, let's draw. Interesting. Okay. And I think we pass the turn, double block, and then Volcanic Spite. We'll see what happens. Starscape Cleric, okay, and with the Offspring. Kind of wishing for a board wipe right about now. We only have the one damnation that I crafted for Brawl. If I had one major suggestion, it would be switching out a couple Brotherhoods and for the damnations. They did not attack. That is problematic. Well, let's go with that guy can go. And that guy can go. And no. We'll pitch the Sire of the Seven Deaths. That's fine. We'll lose a few life. Oh, come on. These are all the wrong cards. That's game. Whatever. All the wrong cards. Okay, we got time for one more game now. That was a fast one. All the wrong cards. Yeah, faithless looting, not so great in the face of She-Aldred. Especially as low as the life totals we had. We just could not keep those Starscape Clerics from comboing off with their Case of the Uneaten Feast. Those cheeky bats. Let's go. Fumble will be our next opponent. I mean, could be worse. Alright, well. So we need one more mountain before Dwarven Mine makes a Zeus's Many Journeys. Go ahead, play your lands. We will pay 2 life. And hold up a Volcanic Spite. I think. I don't know how much good it's going to do us. Boseiju reaches skyward. That seems awkward. Okay, well, let's faithless loot because we definitely want a third land. There we go. Mountain. Very nice. We'll get rid of the Vaultborn Tyrant and I guess a Volcanic Spite. Put down our Raucous Theater. There's another Dwarven Mine. Okay. Now they're transforming things. No, it's a 3/3. When it becomes blocked, untap stuff. Very little chance of it becoming blocked in the near future. Because it's gonna die, and we will definitely put the Sire of the Seven Deaths back into our library, draw a card, play a bit of reunion, pitch the mountain, draw some cards, and we're looking good. Alright, it's on you, opponent. You gotta kill us this turn or we're about to have a crazy board. They said no, we refuse. Do your thing. They do have black up though. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to kill both of our tokens. Maybe. It is possible. I mean, they've got all their mana untapped. They could have fight spells, direct removal. I mean, okay, they got one gone. Okay, so we get one thing. And Atraxa is probably a good thing to get. We'll go with there and back again. Another Indomitable Creativity. Another Dwarven Mine. And Bitter Triumph, and leave the Progenitus. Discard the Rocks Theater. Alright, there goes Atraxa. That's okay, we're very likely to hit some good stuff here in a second. But we will definitely Damnation first. And let's go ahead and hit a Faithless Looting. We'll put the Atali... No. We'll put the Mountain in the pitch and the Spiteful Banditry. Play our Mountain. And hope they cannot immediately destroy our token. We have 3 Dwarven Mines in play, and no bitter blossoms. Restoration of Iganjo will begin. Getting yourself a plains. All right, and there goes our token. Cool. I mean, the good news is... What? What is the good news? Azusa's Mini Journeys is back into play. Good news, everyone. Okay, well, let's go there and back again. That sounds circular, but who knows? It might pay off. I mean, we do have the Spiteful Banditry. We do have a Tali in hand. They like their sagas, don't they? I didn't bring much enchantment removal, just player removal. Alright, well, we'll get a searchable for a mountain so we can get our last Dwarven Mine. Yes, please. Though you has more removal. I mean, at this point, I don't think we actually need it, because we can just hardcast a Tali? We'll definitely play Volgavoth, and I guess search for plains. No, we're going to decline to find a plains. I'm sorry. The glorious slime. Oh, sunrise. Alright. Well, things are going down. Can we gain 9 life? That'd be great. Oh, you're gonna drown an Icker. Okay. Sweet. Alright, we did it. Maths. They elude us sometimes as well. Good game. Interesting. Well, yeah, that brings us to the end of the top hour here. This was Indomitable Creativity at its finest, I think. We got to see some pretty crazy stuff go down. We also got to see how this deck can be a bit frustrating to pilot if Shuffler is not cooperating. But that's why we're doing a little casual Tuesday play of it. I don't know if I would consider this a top-ranking meta deck. Perhaps, but what do I know about historic meta? I play standard ranked. At any rate, please, if you haven't already, give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. It helps us out immensely, and we are here trying to give you what you want. Let us know what you want. Talk to us. Use your words, please, and love one another. Don't be a jerk. Have fun playing Magic the Gathering. Be cool.